Well, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today I want to share something aimed specifically, if there are any out there that watch the channel, aspiring authors, people that want to be authors and they are thinking about, you have a dream, you want to write your best possible book, you want to get published, how do you go about it, how do you manage all these things, right? And I've got some friendly free advice. But now, I'm going to address the question that you're all thinking, wondering, pondering. Who the am I to give you advice on how to get published, how to write, how to go about it? No one. I am no one. I am Billy Numbnuts here in a corner of the east coast of Spain. So I'm not going to give you any advice. I'm not going to tell you how to do it because I am no one. I've got no experience whatsoever on doing any of that kind of stuff. However, what I have done, what I've been able to do over the last few months is talk to very successful and relevant people that actually know and understand how to go about this. And it would be nice to do a summary here, but I don't want to do that because I think I've had over the last few months a series of conversations in the channel / podcast, Fantasy Talks Live, with people from the industry. So for instance, let's say that you have written your book, and let's hope that it's the best possible book you could write, because that's what you should aim to do with your first book. Maybe you want to try first to get traditionally published. Go to a publishing house, insert name here, and get a publishing deal, get paid in advance for your book. How do you go about it? Maybe you want or you need a literary agent. Well, I've talked to Joshua Bilmes for you, and I've asked those questions. Now, if you don't know, Joshua Bilmes is Brandon Sanderson's agent. He is the chairman of a literary agency with a base in New York. So I will leave a link in the description below where I ask these questions of an industry leader, a fantastic, renowned, amazing literary agent. Check that conversation out. Now, maybe you can approach some publishing houses directly and you have to deal with an editor. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know anything about what the role of an editor is, what an editor does, how to deal with an editor. I've done that for you. I had a fantastic, wonderful conversation with David John Butler, chief editor at Buying Books over in the US. Again, link in the description below. Check that out. It's also available in the podcast. Learn from that. I think there's some very good nuggets of information there. And maybe perhaps you've tried and it hasn't worked out for you for whatever the reasons. You kind of find an agent or don't know how to go about an agent, or the whole traditional publishing thing is not for you, and maybe you want to self-publish and you want to consider self-publishing. Well, just last week I was talking to Holly Tinsley and Joseph Oliveira. Holly Tinsley, a very successful indie author who has run crowdfunding campaigns to get her books out there, and Joseph Oliveira, a very successful indie comics publisher who runs Kickstarters every month, basically. And I asked them, from my complete ignorance, about how to go about crowdfunding. What are the do's, the don'ts, the benefits, the pros, the cons, and how to do all that sort of stuff. And particularly the conversation with Holly and Joseph, there is a lot of information there, the planning, the thinking, the how to go about it. So all these things that I think are helpful and good starting points. It's not the be-all or end-all. I don't profess to know everything. I don't profess to ask the most intelligent or relevant questions there. But I think, more importantly, I had the opportunity to hear from people that really know their stuff, and I've put it out there. I was doing it just for my own benefit, but I want to share that with people. Anyone that is aspiring to write a book, get published, maybe self-publish, whatever, listen to these people. They really know what they're doing. They've all been fantastic conversations. I've been very privileged, very lucky, and I am very grateful to have talked to them, and I put it out there for anyone that finds it helpful. So that's my advice for aspiring authors. Please check those conversations out because I think they're worth listening to, not because I've done them, not because I'm asking the questions, but because of what Mr. Bilmes, Mr. Butler, and Holly Tinsley and Joseph Oliveira have got to say. And that's all I have for today. As usual, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Please, if you haven't done so, like, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts, your opinions. Take lots and lots of care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.